Hello everyone, welcome back to Business Analytics using Excel Fundamentals. This is part 2 of Module 1. Before moving further ahead, I would request you to please like this video, share with your friends and subscribe the channel. Do not forget to press the bell icon because by that you will be knowing about the new videos that I'll be uploading. And if you have any doubt, anything which you do not understand, feel free to write in the comment section. In the last video, we had done the addition part, how to add, how to use sum if function. And today's video will be covering the fill function. So you see this box that I'm highlighting right now. So here we have this value 50 in all the four rows, and we are going to add these values in the column D, and we are going to see the summation into this. So E cell is having the formula sum C4 and D4, that is C4 and D4. So we are having summation into this cell. Now if I want to do the same to this also, that is I want to add this and put their answer to here, some value here. So how we can do is select this cell in which you have already applied the formula, and as soon as the cursor become a plus sign, you can drag it down and you leave it. Once you have done up to this cell, you leave it. You see it is done. So this is one way to do it. Another way is to just select this cell, and up to what cell you want to apply the formula, select all those cells and press Ctrl D. Ctrl D is for summing up in a downward direction. Okay, similarly here is 175, so this is also, we'll select it all this way and then press Ctrl D. So again we have added 75 to column E. So this is our value. Now suppose this was in a downward direction. Suppose this is our table again, and now we want to find the summation of this particular value in the bottom section R. Now since we were doing summation in this direction in row wise and putting the answer in a column, we used a shortcut Control D. So what is the shortcut when we want it in this right side direction? So one way is to drag this way, so this will give the summation of each column. Otherwise what we can do is select the cells in which we want the answer to be summed up, so it will sum up all the column individually and put the answer in the bottom row. So shortcut is Control R. So that's for filling in the right direction. So now what we are going to do is use the fill handle to copy cells. So select this. Now you see we have four rows in this total, and we want to write produce in all the four rows. So one way is select, as soon as it becomes plus symbol, just drag it down up to the cell you want to write. Or else what you can do is, I want to write fruit in all the columns, and all the rows. What I can do is I'll select the cell fruit. As soon as the symbol becomes plus on hovering at the corner, bottom corner and the right side, you double click it and you can see it is getting filled automatically. Excel is very intelligent in case of filling. Suppose I have written here January, so its short form is Jan, and I want to write here Feb and March. The similar way we can do is we can drag it this way. Here double click will not work. Why? Let's see. As soon as I click this and I double click here, so it double click will work in the downward direction. You see it is working in the downward direction, so the number that was mentioned here is getting overlapped. So that is not something we want. So what we are going to do is Control Z, undo, and we want in this row wise, so we have to drag it in this way. Similarly for week 1, I'll click here and double click, so it will automatically fill the series into 1 2 3 4. If it was just week, it would have copied. Let's see here, if it was just week, and if you double click or scroll down, drag down, it will just copy it, the cells. But if you have a number At the end, it will increment it by 1. So this is our value. Now we have quarter 1 here. As soon as I drag it down, you see I am getting in a small box here. This is autofill option. You click on that. We have already covered this part in the previous videos also, but again we are repeating it. You click on this and you can select these different options how you want to fill this. Copy cells will give only same value will be copied in all the cells. Let's see, it is quarter 1, but if I want it the formatting only, it will be done. You see the bottom orange line is getting formatted into all the cells. But if I want fill without formatting, means no formatting is done but filling is done, flash fill will not apply here. Just think why. That's a homework for you. So in this case I'll do the normal fill series. Now here one thing, we have an experiment. Suppose I said here week 1 2 is getting incremented by 1. What if I do not want it to be incremented by 1? So we have to give two different numbers, and Excel is compatible enough or good enough to judge what is the difference that is happening here. And as soon as you drag, you see the difference is getting copied by 15. 15, 30, 45. So difference here was between 15 and 30 was 15. So as soon as you dragged it, it kept that difference constant all over the length. Okay, that is the beauty of Excel. So that is all for today in this lecture. We'll see in the next lecture and we'll understand the split part. Thank you.